Oh, how are y'all doing today?
Good.
Okay, that's great. My name is Kim. I am your safari guide. Please, for your safety, remain seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle. If you have any little ones, please just keep your little ones seated all nice and safe on the seat right next to you or on your lap. Please do not hold up anyone in the air like Simba. It becomes more dangerous that way. We need everyone fully seated throughout the journey all nice and safe. Above us, that is our animal spotting guide. It's going to help us identify the different animals we can see here on the reserve. There's going to be a whole bunch over there. There's going to be also many photo opportunities. You can see a zebra, giraffe, hippo. I'll try to stop momentarily for these creatures so we can take some steady photos of them. So is this anyone's first time at the safaris? Okay, hello there, first time safari goers. Hi there. Hi, Jumbo. So has anyone been here before? Okay, there's some that have been here before. Welcome back, everyone. So let's get started and head into the little cherry forest. Also, there's any thorns out there. They're prickly. Keep your fingers and your hands inside. We don't want to get prickled. Okay, so here in the forest, the little cherry forest. Animals, they like to use camouflage to defend themselves from predators. They use their natural surroundings and markings to blend in. So, you know, the animals like to use trees and leaves to kind of hide the animals who respond to the fight upright response. There on the right side in the corner, that is the okapi. Kind of looks like a zebra with a stripe on its legs. It's a relative of the giraffe.
See the zebra?
Oh, by the fence.
Just like the giraffe, the okapi can use their tongues to grab tree branches and leaves while eating. They're very shy, reclusive, and non-territorial. Kind of hiding behind the bush over there, walking along the wall. Kind of peeking out at us, seeing who's here. He continues to walk forward, stops for a moment, looks over his left shoulder. Probably in the search of vegetation. With the expanding growth of human population, it's bringing with it a loss of natural habitat, so these animals are having more of a difficult time finding places to live. It's important that we use our resources wisely, like recycle paper. Very cautious at walking around. It looks like he's very gentle. He's probably making a trail as he's walking along. You see that other animal sitting down there in the corner? It's a yellow-backed tiger. You can see it looks like a little oval. It's on the left side of that clump of bamboo. Curled up. Okay, there's a mountain bongo coming up here on the left-hand side. They are critically endangered. Kind of scattered around here. But they have these beautiful orange-red coats. Looks like there's two little ones here. This must be a family. Maybe three little ones. I see one of them is growing. Horns in here. So I'll have to make our way poly-poly around here. Poly-poly means very slowly, so that's the speed limit.
That way.
Okay, there they go.
Emily, you okay?
Oh, I think I see a black rhino there on the left side moving along. Black rhino weigh around 2,000 or 3,000 pounds. There's not that many left in the world. Sadly, these creatures are being poached for their horns, which is made out of keratin. On the right side, I see that's a female kudu. Could be another one around here too. There goes our black rhino man walking along. But sometimes it's believed that if you consume rhino horn, it can help cure your illness like a medication. But rhino horn, really, it serves no purpose to the human. Sometimes it can be used as dagger handle or ornament, but really it does nothing. Alright, so now we're going to leave the entering forest and head on in over to the Safi River. The animals here in the river, they like the water. It keeps them cool, especially on hot days. It's kind of like us. We can go for a swim when we're feeling really warm outside here. What's this? Okay, we're here in the river already. Keep your eyes on the water. I think I see something there in the corner in the right, by the two tree trunks in the water. Well, here's a Nile hippopotamus. You're on the left side too by that island. They are vegetarians. They weigh around 2,000 to 5,000 pounds. Only eat about 80 or 90 pounds of vegetation a day. Birds here on the island are the pink-backed elephant. During mating season, their feathers turn pink. It's like a light salmon pink color at the bottom of their feathers. They can eat small fish to survive, and they can use their long beaks to scoop out the fish from the water. The little cormorant bird there on the left corner, on that rock in the wall. These are the Nile crocodiles here. Whoa. Nile crocodile are ectothermic animals. They are cold-blooded. When it is hot outside, they will leave their mouths open to help regulate their body temperature. I know they are quite huge, aren't they? They're around 16 or 18 feet in length. So now we're going to leave the Safi River and head on over to the savannah, where the animals who like to use speed and agility. You also might notice some of the more famous ones there too, like a cheetah, lion, giraffe. I'll show you where my favorite view is too. It's over here at the top. There's this really neat tree here on the right hand side. It's called the baobab tree. It's the upside down tree. Elephants use their tusks to pierce holes into this tree to collect and drink the water. Well, it collects a lot of water during rainfall, so it's a great place to go when there's drought and there's no other sources of water. This is my favorite view here in Savannah. Area's fresh over here. You can see further away in what's around us. Some grass here, we're in the grasslands. Antelope help keep the grass trimmed by mowing it, like eating the grass. The water buck there on the right, they have those little white rings around the bottom. There's like this oily, greasy secretion in their skin, which makes their fur waterproof. If there's a predator around, they could easily jump into the water and maneuver themselves around. Other animals like a lion might have a hard time with their fur coats because it could drag them down. Here on the left-hand side, these are the African wild dogs. They're sleeping at the bottom of the tree trunk there. African wild dogs are very successful hunters. They outrun their prey till their prey drops to exhaustion. There's about 5 or 15 in each pack. It's run by an alpha male, alpha female. They're the ones in charge of the breeding. Probably saving their energy for right now, but later on today they may go out hunting, and I'm sure they would love to eat a water buck. Good thing those water bucks can easily jump in the water away from those African wild dogs. Okay, we're passing termite mounds here. Termite mounds are made of a mixture of soil, termite saliva, and dung. They bake out in the sun, become concrete hard. Elephants can use them the elephants are playing on that termite road there. Whoa, where's that water bug heading to? It's running.
The others are like,
No,
hey,
it's
wait,
like,
where's he
wait for
going?
me. Let's see if this one is going to be like.
Oh, he's looking at it.
This is right now. Is that
Whoa, look at that migrating herd of wildebeest there on the right. They're like a silver gray animal. When they travel closely to one another, they look like this flock of birds. From far away, they look like this great cloud hovering through the savannah. But then, when you get up closer to them, you can see the beautiful details in their faces. You can see their beards, their eyelashes, and their horns, and very shiny fur. The small ones next to them are called the springbok. And then those are the giraffe. The springbok weigh around 70 to 100 pounds each. When they're frightened or excited, they will pronk. It's like this jump they do. They pronk
Hey,
around 12
Suzanne,
or
we're
3.
from Sacramento, so we feel your pain.
So these giraffes are the Maasai giraffe. Usually when you think of a giraffe, you think of the reticulated giraffe, which has more of an like structure. Reticulated,
Well,
which
it's
is a
60
lot of
degrees here, so it's rather cold.
They're going to spend a lot of time
haven't
eating.
gotten
They
to the
eat around
torture bit
18
yet.
to 20 hours a day. Their metabolisms are high too. They eat probably around 70, 75 pounds of vegetation. Look at that one using its tongue to grab